You know what we doing today is Sunday. And on Sunday I do 5 on love. I ask beautiful people what's 5 things they love about themselves. Where did self-love come from? Inside the home, outside, inside the home, or both? And what do your self-love looks like? When I was coming up, I always had my self love was always some character, a mixture of comic books, anime, something that would I just drawn to, and I'll mix it up, and I would have this visualization of what my self love looks like. So today we back at it with my sister Sondria. She's a healer. She's you know what? She have helped me a lot of us out here with different perspectives. She will snap you out of doubt, fear, stagnation. She's a grammar gargantuan. I was like, she's a shit, man. She dope. So let's bring up my sister Sondria.
What's
Yo, what's
up?
up? What's going
I
on? Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly
I'm
fine.
well. I'm good. Well, we saw each other earlier today, but yes, I'm
I
well. I'm
know,
good.
got our
Yes,
healing plans in earlier. You
yes, we was
know,
vibing out.
no, but I appreciate you, man. Since day one, I met you. You always been a beacon of light, or if questions. We know that if it's your field, we can always hit you up.
Yeah.
Like a lot of us never hesitant to hit you up. You were like a truly a sister, a queen in our community that we would look for, man. I know a lot of us artists, especially as black males, will look towards you for guidance in some way, you know what I mean? And
Hmm.
I'm blessed that you always was ready and willing and embrace us to give us some type of knowledge or guidance or love or information or something.
Yeah. I know I'm a natural big sister, so you can thank Bonavita for
Nah, for
that.
real.
Like I got.
Nah,
I feel
for
like I
real.
always tell people I'm like the squad taught me how to be a mom because I was like so nurturing then, but I wasn't a mom yet. But everything I was doing for you guys, it's like boom. As soon as I had Wolverine, I knew what to do. I had all that practice. I
All
had
the
all that
magic.
practice.
You allowed us, man. Like, I don't know. I've been blessed to have women in our community that made me feel comfortable being vulnerable. You know,
Yeah,
it's kind of like my grandma, granny, her spirit and the women in my family spirit was always around me in some way
yeah,
because it was, and I always wanted to make sure that y'all was comfortable where we at or
yep,
like,
definitely.
you know what I
We
mean?
definitely knew we were safe
Like
for
that's one
sure.
thing I
And I've
pride
been to a
about.
lot of hip hop spaces in a lot of places across this land, and it's not the same as the common ground. It's not a space where women can feel safe all the time at all. So
Man,
we appreciate that for sure. That allows us to provide nurturing. You know what I'm saying? Like if we can't be safe, now we got to be on the lookout how I'm gonna nurture and protect at the same time. If we protect it, now I can get on my other shit. You know?
man, you know how much that makes me feel good. 'Cause I always ask myself, what else can I do in my community or in my field to help women, especially black women, you know, and I always try to find something to help,
Yeah. Well, yeah,
make sure the
protection.
bills are
I mean, if you
equal.
ask me, that's it. Like we could do it. Make sure we're protected, and we already know what to do. You know, with the rest. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that boundaries are set. If we set boundaries, enforce them.
Yes.
You know what we don't like, and you see it approaching, or you see it happening. Fix it. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for us to fix it, and we can have that space to be soft and do what we have to fucking do. You know.
Oh
But
man, that make me
it's
feel
whatever.
so good. So self love. Um, I always ask people this question. There's always a mix, like of everything or just one side. So, self love. What did you? Was it in your house? Was you able to find it within your home, mom, dad, family, or was it
Yeah.
outside or a mix?
No, I learned self-love at home first. Okay. I am like a natural born self-lover. Like I'm Team Drees. I came out the pussy Team Drees. Like I never had no other like confusion about what squad I rode for. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear you say something and it hasn't quite resonated with me, but I respect you, then I'll start looking into what you're saying. If it doesn't resonate and I don't know who the fuck you are, this not for me. I just heard some words and I let it go. You know what I'm saying? So I think that practice started in my house because the only people around me are people that are in authority. My mom, you know, my pops, my aunties, you know, the elders. And there's a lot of conflict between what they tell us to do and what they decide to do for themselves. And that conflict, I think as a young child, made me not so much take their word. It made me take their word with a grain of salt. So it's like, okay, this is what they believe, but this is not how they're acting. So there's some kind of disconnect because that's not in me. Like in me, if I believe something, then I start acting on it. That's how I know how to act because of how I believe, you know? So I don't have that conflict in me. So anytime that conflict is approaching me, it just doesn't, I can't receive it. I won't absorb it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I learned self-love, just like seeing the differences between that thought process and what my process was, but also knowing that I came from that, you know what I'm saying? I'm some combination of that thing, or I'm the evolution of that thing. That made me, you know, that made me like respect what I was receiving at the same time as respecting the way it was filtering through me, that they're not going to be able to necessarily understand. I was the baby elder. That's what I call Wolverine now.
I feel my granny called me Big Kahuna now. It went from little boy to now it's I am a healer now. Now I am, you know, because I said, Granny, it's your music that got me like this. Practice what you preach, Granny. So I would call her out. To this day, I call her out. It's just keeping us checking ourselves.
Yeah, that's the checks and balances. That's lit. Because it's like something coming out of you, something you came out of, that's all circular. Like, yes, we correct yourself. That's just you correcting you.
Man, that's powerful. She said, I think go to Granny. I feel you on that. So now, let's go into 5 things you love about yourself.
Okay, yes. All right, I wrote these down because, you know.
Let's go.
I be writing this shit.
I know you be writing.
Okay, so my 5 things are my determination, my conviction, my ability to shift between extremes of empathy and indifference, my curiosity.
Hold on, go back to that last one. Hold on. Go back to that last one.
Okay, the last one is my ability to shift between extremes of empathy and indifference. So I can allow myself to be open to care a lot, or I can close myself off to not caring about that at all, you know, because it doesn't apply to what the work I have at hand. So I'm glad that I know when to shift that position and that I have the capability to shift that position. The next thing is my curiosity. And then the last thing is my dedication to the things and people I care about.
Whoa, that's why I love you. It's like when I met you, it's like you know herself. Like it's not even a question. It's not a question that she knows her. It's not nothing. That was just like, how can that rub off of me now? How can I understand that? I swear you have me, especially me and Cam, like man, we haven't.
That's my down.
Like Queen, you understand? Is like we embrace that love and your lessons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That last one, man, yes. So,
but it's circular. It's like if you don't reflect that back to me, that appreciation, I don't know that what I'm doing is appropriate because what I'm doing is for this, you know. So.
This is you. This 5 on Love is a piece of you that I have gained. You know what I mean? A lot of my sisters don't.
I can't tap the little heart. Somebody tap the hearts for me for that.
You know what I mean? This like me and Cam from the womb to the tomb. You know what I mean? And this my love, the way I am, even nowadays, it is credit to a lot of my sisters that I've been around for the last 8-10 years. you know, and you're definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
We have all for sure rubbed off on each other.
I know, man. That's a powerful five. That was
That's why you got to be careful who you fucking with, because somebody else will rub off on you and it won't be me. You don't want that wet shit, baby.
Oh, man. Right. So.
Okay, yes. What's next?
What self-love looks like? Like, when I was in
self-love, my self-love looks like discipline. Like, that's how I know when I'm fucking up. Like, if I'm not handling my business, I don't feel good about myself. And if I don't feel good, I already know. Like, that's the only time I don't feel good about myself. Any other time, if it's like, deadlines, Matt, study, pen, lethal, baby, fed, bad, God. You know, it's like nothing. I'm good. But anytime it's like, oh shit, I didn't read the thing I was supposed to, or I'm waiting till the last minute to do, then my shit is shaky. So my self-love looks like discipline, when I'm allowing myself the proper amount of time to do the amount of work that I have, and I'm allowing myself the right amount of rest so I can bring the right energy to what I have to do. So discipline, that's what my self-love looks like, you know.
I hopefully y'all understand what she did. That's so powerful and so much accountability right there. Like, that's a lot of accountability. Like, discipline, some people are scared to be disciplined.
Yeah, some people like to be spanked.
Yeah. I feel it.
But people are, it's like, it's self-discipline. People ain't scared of discipline. That's the bar. Like, people let some other motherfucker tell them what to do all day. They'll be like, this is the uniform. This is how you drive. Stop at the red. Go at the green. They'll discipline for sure. They just can't discipline themselves. That's different. Mind control, they can do. Self-control, they can't. But, you know, that's just like instilled in you from institution to institution. You can't go direct to God. You're not the God. You got to go through this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things are patterned and just reiterated to us over and over and over again. So I understand it. I'm just so scrappy. I'm just like stubborn. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't give a fuck who said it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get it, I got arms and legs like that nigga, then I'm not going to do it. Like, I can figure out on my own. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come to that conclusion. My conclusion was this. I ain't rocking with me. Because otherwise, why would I be in my body? You know what I'm saying? With this mind.
Man, you talking that good shit right now. That like I said, when I met you, I said, man, it's you know what you want, you know what you're gonna get, you know yourself. You're not gonna be influenced by anything but your experience and your walk and what you do.
Yeah.
And
I say, and so be it. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yes.
It's lit. If I maintain, yes.
Yes, it's definitely
That's
lit.
what I hope.
Nah, it's definitely not. I've seen you move in so many ways, and it's just been powerful to me and our community and what we do to see it. And that's why I wanted to talk to you. I like, let me Sondria and just let people see what I have, hear what I have experienced. You know, like, dang. What's up, Cam?
Supreme drum. Is that an ass joke? No, I'm just kidding. You got that supreme drum.
Got that supreme drum. Oh, we got some new slang now. Oh shit.
Yes, okay. But no, it's circular. You know, like, the appreciation is the fuel. Like, the more understanding you receive, and I don't seek understanding except within myself. I don't see it. But when I get it, I'm gassed. If I get it, I'm already gassed. But if you get it too, that's it. That's all I need. Somebody else got it outside of my head. That means I wrote it correctly. And if you didn't get it, that's because you can't read. And that's fine with me. And I'm good. And I'm off that. And I'm on to the next guy, you know?
It feels good that people can understand your language.
Yeah.
Your Rosetta Stone. Like, you know.
Yeah. And it feels good when you can.
Yeah.
You know, I like when somebody doesn't speak my language because I know who to boo.
Nah, that's what I've been going through lately. I said, all right, I feel it. You know, I'm not even going to engage in it. I just give you the boot and move on.
That's it.
Who's with it and understand it and move with it, man. Queen, thank you. Thank you for always shining.
Thank you always.
Thank you for always blessing us with wisdom and empowerment. Thank you for like I said, you always gave us some type of space or openness to express ourselves, especially like it's hard for Black men to do it. And you know, understand, from you to Lisa to my granny, Shanice, even Angel.
Daisy,
Like,
y'all gotta put some respect on Chanel.
like, come on, like.
Chanel been here the whole time. Chanel, honestly.
Oh, the song went out.
A lot of ways. That came from Chanel.
No, my bad. Your sound went out.
Oh, my sound went out?
Yeah, the sound went out.
Okay, it's all good.
No,
I was just saying Chanel taught me, is who really taught me how to be soft like that. Can y'all hear me now or no?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Nah,
but yes, I appreciate this, and I appreciate you, and I'm here for y'all, and I'm here for my community. And I know sometimes my directness and my conviction makes me feel unapproachable maybe, or inaccessible to some people that don't know me, but I'm accessible if you're not a little bitch, and I'm just kidding. If you're not scared, I'm accessible, you know?
Hey, I'm going to tell you what you said.
Like, be about it, because you're going to feel timid if you didn't come correct. And I want you to feel a type of way if you don't come correct. I'm cultivating that around myself. That's my force field. I want you to feel uncomfortable if you're not about this life. So if you are about it, come through.
My fondest memory of when you're doing 909951.com and people ask you to review stuff, and you're like, listen, don't assume you're gonna get a good review.
Right.
You're gonna get a review that where I feel.
Right. You're gonna get an honest review, you're gonna get a thorough review. But don't think just because so-and-so, I like so-and-so's album, and you like, oh, I want somebody to talk about me like that. I'm gonna talk about you like what you do.
I remember that used to hurt people feeling. They used to hurt people feeling so much, and I'd be like, yo, if you ain't ready for this, you ain't ready for that.
You ain't ready for them because they're just gonna say some mean shit and not be able to explain why.
Oh,
you know, at least I'm telling you, and I'm, you know, most of the time I didn't used to post the bad reviews. Like I would send it to the person first and be like, if you don't want me to post this, you know what I'm saying, then this is just for you to go do whatever you gonna do with it, and you know, do the thing, you know. So
I love that so
much. It was always just me trying to be thorough, you know.
Nah, real talk. We need that, man. I need that all the time. So thank you, Queen. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Everyone follow Sondria. This is our healer. This is, I call her one of my shifus, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Straight up. Like bars, wisdom, the grammar, all
Thank
of that.
you.
Like follow her, hit her up. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, y'all. Don't be a little bit. Don't be a little bit. Don't be a little bit. Thank you, Noah.
Thank you. Peace, Queen.
Thank you, everybody. Peace.
Peace. Woo! Yo. What? Another 5 on love. Beautiful, beautiful Black people, beautiful Black women. Oh man, understand, Queen have helped a lot of us artists out here when we finding our way, and she was doing a blog, and she keeping it real with us, always keeping it 100 with us, and that's all I ask for. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You keep it 100 with me, and I know you love me, and I know you got love with me, and that's why you keeping it truthful and honest with me. I will love you even more. That's what I was raised around. You understand? My grandma asked me, you know, you want to dance with Lisa on your wedding day. You know you need to lose weight. This is what I am raised around. The most honest, sometimes brutally honest all the time, but it has shaped me to be a better man, a better leader, a better person for my community, everything. So, hey, blessings to everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to all the men that have the, shout out to Amon Europe. She said, happy Father's Day to all the men that have the father themselves, and now they know better. Yes, shout out to y'all. I'm fatherless, I'm motherless, but I don't use it as a crutch for anything, because I have beautiful examples how to do it and how to do it right. You know what I mean? So blessing to the community. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.